Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the Officer Adda 24/7, the special session of your BRBL subject in the English medium language. So in today's session, we are going to start the act that is Legal Service Authority Act. So guys, what exactly this act? The legal service. If I talk about the banking service, right? So class, you people are giving the banking services to the people, right? Nikita ma'am is giving teaching services to you, right? So these are the services that we are giving. Now, legal service. So what do you mean by the term legal service? So legal service is basically where one person is giving what? A legal suppose if I'm awareness if awareness is there, if I'm just doing a nukkar play or drama in front of the people, if I'm just giving the knowledge of law, so what is this? These are called the legal services. So on the legal services, the Lok Adalat is established. So that Adalat is just like a quasi court. The basic aim of Lok Adalat, that's also called people's court. So the basic aim is to give justice if there is any dispute between the person. Okay. So this is the basic definition. So class, we know that we have a court system, but in court we have to follow so much procedure. So that's why people don't want to go in the court. So in India, we have a ADR system, that is alternative alternative dispute resolution. Okay, so in which we have arbitration, we have conciliation, mediation, right? Negotiation. Then we have Lok Adalat, we have consumer forum. Okay, then we have a consumer forum, Lok Adalat, and then we have also ombudsman. So these are the examples of ADR, alternative dispute resolution. So the basic aim of ADR is to give justice in the form of compensation, compromise, settlement of the party. So this is the basic aim of the term ADR. That is very simple. Is that okay? Now class, in ADR, they do not have to follow the procedure just like the court, because in the court we have to follow so much technicalities, we have to hire the lawyer, but in these ADR we do not have to hire the lawyer. We can present the case in this system. So that's why this is also called quasi judicial body. Okay, and whatever the justice that is given by these ADR, that decision will be final and the person have to follow their decision. It is not that suppose if Lok Adalat have given the decision, we are not satisfied, we can go to the court. No need to go to the court. Okay, if you can see, this is what Lok Adalat. This is what class Lok Adalat. See, is that okay? See, this is what the Lok Adalat. Is that clear? Cool. So in this Lok Adalat, you can see here, suppose this is a particular room, no need to come in the court. This is a particular room. These are the authority. One authority should be the retired judge and one should be the expert person, right? So these will sit, okay, in this one, and the party can present their case. Suppose this is the first party and this is the second party. So the parties can put their case, okay, see, in the Lok Adalat. So this is what about the Lok Adalat. So retired judge or serving judge, retired judge or retired judge or serving judge will be there who will just give the justice. Okay, the decision is binding and no appeal. And no appeal should be there. That's it. Okay, so this is what exactly the Lok Adalat. So Lok is basically, that is people, And Adalat is what? Court. That's it. Okay, people's court. Cool. Done class? Now see what exactly that is written. So Lok Adalat is organized under the Legal Service Authority Act 1987. Is that okay? These are organized for area and usually consist of a serving and retired judicial officer. See, okay, serving and retired judicial officer and other person. See, and other person specified by state authority or district authority. Okay, so who organize? State authority, district authority, Supreme Court Legal Service Committee, High Court Legal Service Committee, okay, and Taluk Legal Service Committee. So these are the 5 authorities class. This is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, and this is 5. Organizing such Lok Adalat. So Lok Adalat are intended to bring about a compromise and settlement. So this is the basic aim of Lok Adalat. Compromise the matter and settlement of the matter. Important. So this is important. Who organize, who sit, who organize, in which act it is organized, and what is the ultimate aim of this Lok Adalat. See class. That is important. Cool. Compromise, settlement in respect of any dispute. Done class? Yes, class, any doubt? Okay, cool. Next. Lok Adalat derive jurisdiction by consent of the parties or application made to the court by one of the party. It means, suppose by mutual agreement, the case can become in Lok Adalat. And the second point is, suppose if one person have filed the application in front of the court, okay, and the court is satisfied that the dispute between party could be settled by Lok Adalat, then the Lok Adalat can settle the matter. In respect of the potential dispute, any party may request authority committee organizing Lok Adalat to refer the dispute for determination. That's good. Lok Adalat shall be guided by the principle of justice, equity, fair play, other legal principles. See class, we know that in civil cases, right? In civil cases, we have CPC. So in court, civil procedure code is there. In criminal cases, right? In criminal cases, we have CRPC, that is criminal procedure code is there, in which, so in the criminal code, we have to follow this procedure. But in Lok Adalat, you only have to follow the principle of justice, equity. So it is basically, what is the rule of principle of justice? That the first is hearing both sides. The first justice is hearing both sides, and no judge can be judge in his own case. No judge can be judged in his own case class. So this is the what basic, we can say, the things that is given in the Lok Adalat. That is important. Important concept. Binding on the parties. No appeal shall lie in any court against them. Okay. If no settlement, the case shall be remitted back to the court, which refer the matter to Lok Adalat. It means, class, suppose the court is there. Now the court have referred the matter in Lok Adalat. Okay, suppose in the court the matter is there. So from that thing, the matter will come in Lok Adalat. But in Lok Adalat also the matter is not solving. So Lok Adalat will return back the Lok Adalat will again refer the matter to the court class. Is that okay? In the case of potential court case, if the matter is not settled, Lok Adalat shall advise the party to seek remedy in the important point. Every Lok Adalat has power to specify its own procedure for determination of any dispute coming before, in addition to the power prescribed in section 22 of the statute. That's it. Okay, now presently the monetary ceiling of amount of settlement is 20 lakh. Up to 20 lakh, the matter can be solved in Lok Adalat. The main advantage for bank and FI in using the forum of Lok Adalat is settlement of their NPA by compromise. That is a non-performing assets. What is NPA? That is not non-performing assets. Is that okay? Now we have to solve the questions and answer. The first one is Lok Adalat is organized under Lok Adalat Act. That is true and false. So guys, is there any Lok Adalat Act? So this is absolutely false. It is organized in the Legal Service Authority Act 1987. Okay, now Lok Adalat is organized to settle only the existing dispute between the party. That is true and false. Existing dispute. It means not future disputes. Is that right? That is false. Okay. If one party intend to refer dispute to Lok Adalat, the consent of other is not required. That's a mutual consent is not required. So here class, the answer is false because we have to follow the principle of natural justice. Lok Adalat shall strive at arriving the compromise and settlement between the parties. The answer is absolutely yes. There shall be no appeal against the award of Lok Adalat. Tell me. That is true. Okay, because that decision is the final decision. You cannot file appeal. Okay, cool. Lok Adalat basically means what? Women's court, man's court, people court, or children court. So guys, Lok Adalat is basically people's court. C is the right answer. Okay, next. The award made by Lok Adalat is deemed to be decree to be civil court like arbitration award. Deemed to be the decree of civil court. Decree is the final decision of court. Final decision of court. So it is deemed to be the decree of the civil court like arbitration award. Decree of civil court. Effective as arbitral award, not binding on the parties. So guys, award made by Lok Adalat is basically what? Deemed to be the decree of civil court. Okay, now which article of Constitution of India? So Constitution of India is basically 1950. That is basically talks about the, it is known as the father of the law. No law go against the Constitution of India. So which articles talks about the settlement of dispute through the Lok Adalat? So guys, Article 14 is right to equality. Article 19 is freedom of speech and expression. 39A is free legal aid, and 21 is right to life. So which articles talk about? This is Article 39A. It's talk about the free legal aid clause. This is the right answer. Okay, next. What is the purpose of Legal Service Authority? To provide free legal services to eligible candidates, to organize Lok Adalat for slow resolution of cases, to burden of administrative, and all of the above. So guys, the purpose of Legal Service Authority is to basically provide the, this is the right answer. Cool. Legal Service Authority Act 1987 and the related rules and regulations. If the court is satisfied that the case is an appropriate one to be taken cognizance by Lok Adalat, the court may refer it to the Lok Adalat, only with the consent of both parties. After giving reasonable opportunity of being heard to both parties, give the consent at least one of the party and its own discretion. They cannot use discretion. At least one party consent, no. So the answer should be from A and B class. Only with the consent of both party after giving reasonable opportunity. So this is the right answer. Okay. What is public utility service? The public utility services, if any disputes come now. So we have a permanent Lok Adalat. So public utility services means system of public conservancy and sanitation, service in public hospital and dispensary, postal telegraph or telegram, and all of the above. So public utility service consists all of the above. So all the matter of public utility services come in the permanent Lok Adalat. That's the right. Now, this definition always come in your exam. Always, guys. What is allonge? So this is basically the sheet of paper that is attached to a negotiable instrument such as bill of exchange. Its purpose is to provide space for additional endorsement when there is no longer sufficient space on the original instrument. See. So this is called allonge. Okay, this is called what? Allonge. A very simple and repeated definition that come in your exam. Okay, so guys, that's all for today's, and I hope so you people like this session. So we have covered the Macmillan book, its question, its concept. Now this is your English medium officer Adda batch. From 25th of July, the batch is already started. Live classes, recorded session, PDF, mock paper, ebooks, telegram of all teachers, everything is there. So if you want to enroll in this batch, you have to apply the coupon code Y391. Then we have a telegram. You can scan this barcode, come in the telegram. In telegram, you can ask your doubts anytime, anywhere. Then guys, we have a mock test also, we have a ebooks also, we have a books also, we have a CAIIB Maha pack also. Okay. So what you have to do, see, this is Adda 24/7. Click on this JIIB CAIIB. CAIIB this number. So many students always purchase CAIIB Maha pack, which consists online live classes, mock test, ebook, and video courses. Suppose if you are not able to see the live classes, you can see the recorded video courses. So we have CAIIB June 2000, November 2023, June 2024, November 2024, June 2025, CAIIB December 2025. Is that okay? So we have your BRBL subjects. Okay. See, if you click on this one, contract partnership. Okay. So if you want to purchase, apply the coupon code Y391. Click on apply. You can see the discount is 80% discount is there. Okay. So we have 80% of discount. If you want 1% more discount, so please download the Adda app through mobile. And through mobile, if you purchase, you will get more than discount 1%. That is 81%. Okay. That's all for today's. Have a nice day.